Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Alright folks, welcome back to the StarLadder Star Series Season 9. It's the European group stages with Ahead Gaming versus MYM Dota 2. Thanks for joining us here. It's the last game of the evening. Once again, my name is Mont. Thanks for watching here on the Dota StarLadder English stream. We are already underway in the draft. We've had some good games earlier on today. Ahead just played one up against, I believe it was Insane Gaming. Rough game for them, but they are going to jump into this one right away. Nature's Prophet, the Shadow Shaman as well, coming out for MYM, as you can clearly see. Good start to their draft. Invoker was picked up by Ahead here, but interestingly enough, MYM, they want to go for rid of that split push potential with the Nature's Prophet, probably be in that off lane or solo safe lane. They're also using Fun, somebody that I've known for a while, as their stand-in. That's very strange. He's actually an American player, something that's been around for a while, but he is standing in for MYM, which is weird. I don't know. I guess it's something that I didn't expect. He's been around the Dota scene for some time. I just noticed that he was there.
5 seconds
So right now, good guy, decent caster as well, casted with him a pretty long time ago. So it's been a while, but hopefully we'll see what he does here as he plays with MYM. They pick up the Shadow Shaman right now. Drafting for MYM is going to be Link. For Ahead, they have RC drafting for them. They'll pick up the Invoker like we talked about already. We'll see if it's Quas Wex for Aloha Dance or Quas Exhort. You have that option, obviously. With 1 minute and 12 seconds left in reserve time for right now for Ahead, they've got a couple of options here. Bat Rider was banned out, the Ancient Apparition, the Naga Siren, and the Lycan. So for both teams, this is sort of kind of I guess, a match where pride is on the line and not much else. With MYM, they've got a couple of options. They're already not going to be relegated. They've made it to the next season if they really want to. Ahead, they're trying to avoid relegation right now. They'll pick up the Ember Spirit as well. That's probably going to be their safe lane farmer Invoker, most likely going to be in that mid.
Radiant team.
No surprise there. We'll see what build he wants to go for. Is he going to try to get an early Battle Fury, maybe go for a Daedalus or something along those lines? Desolator as well, something that you can pick up from time to time. But you've got a couple of options. That's what makes the hero so viable to a certain extent. Really what makes any hero viable, I think, is just how many options you have in terms of your build, your skill build, your item build, and what have you, your itemization in general. So I like their draft thus far. But I like the fact that Shadow Shaman was picked up for MYM. It's a hero that some people value pretty highly because you do have that split push potential. Once Rossi gets level 6, they can push down pretty much any tower with the help of Nature's Prophet's Treant. So Shen ban out coming from a head game, the Luna ban as well. The Cuddle ban coming out for
10
Meet Your Makers Dota 2.
remaining.
They want to make sure that pushing is pretty much a viable thing for them.
5
There are a couple other
seconds
heroes that are
remaining.
pretty good at counter push, but of course Cuddle being the main one in terms of bringing down, Nature's
Radiant
Prophet,
team pick.
Brance, what have you. So they'll ban out the Rubik as well, just to make sure no spell steals are going through. Rasta doesn't want his Serpent Ward stolen. You can go for another pretty aggressive early game kind of pick here. They can go for something like a lifesteal that can fight early on and just try to push down towers with the rest of his team. There's no Lycan, so it'd be tough to kind of have him push down towers with his Wolves, with the Vlads, and obviously a Necro 3 at some point in time. But as it stands right now, I mean, everything
10
signifies
seconds
that they want to go
remaining.
for this aggressive push kind of lineup, and I have to know this, especially with the Coddle ban coming
5
out.
seconds
So they have to find a way to
remaining.
deal with it. Invoker and Quaswex definitely can do so. And in terms of Quasexort, he can't have that much
Reserve
control
time.
early on in the game. He'll try to counter push, but Forge Spirits aren't going to be that much when you're getting pushed in by Serpent Wards and by Nature's Prophet Treant. So I expect to see the Invoker go Quaswex this game, and I'd be very surprised to see elsewise. The Ember Spirit, he does have Sleight of Fist, he's got Syrian Chains, he's got Flame Guard as well, he's
Dire
got decent
team
pushing
pick.
potential in and of itself. But the Leshrac, with the Shadow Shaman, you have Shackles into a Split Earth, and then on top of that, the Diabolic Edict. One of my favorite heroes personally to see. It's been a while since he's been in a professional Dota 2 game, but he can push down towers like nobody else can early on in the game with Edict, assuming he can get in some levels. Now the problem with that is they're going to be in a tri lane, and Shadow Shaman needs to get level 6, Leshrac needs a couple levels with the Edict to work. So how is
10
that going to work
seconds
exactly?
remaining.
Unless they want to split it up, do something like a 2-1-2, maybe even put Nature's
5
Prophet in the jungle. You
seconds
probably
remaining.
won't see that. That'd be a very strange thing to see, but they have that option.
Reserve time.
For a head game, and they have 55 seconds left in reserve time right now. They're thinking about their draft as it stands, and we'll see what they go for next. They need a couple of supports. They already have their carry in the Ember Spirit. They already have their mid and their Invoker. They can go for an offlane hero. Centaur is possible to pick up right now. He's not the best in terms of dealing with aggression early on. Maybe Clockwork would be good in this situation, I think, for picking people off. Might be okay. I'd say that'd be alright. MYM, they have a couple of heroes that do really well though early on in the game, and I like that a lot about them. Whereas the head, they do need some farm, at least a little bit. They'll go for the Crystal Maiden, and
Radiant
actually that's...
team pick.
I don't know how I feel about that, because now if you're MYM, you could definitely think about going for an aggressive tri-lane. Crystal Maiden doesn't do much in a defensive tri-lane. She's very squishy. She has control with Frostbite, but it's going to be tough, because you're going to get shackled up, you're going to get split earthed. Now really what it comes down to is MYM going to pick up a hero that, a carry specifically, that has either lockdown or some aggressive nature early on in the game, something like a Slaughter perhaps, and then pick somebody mid that can maybe just kind
10
of,
seconds
I guess, take the
remaining.
game late if you're really thinking about it, but we'll see.
5
Have
seconds
them have a couple of
remaining.
options here. They have 55 seconds left on reserve time right now. Only 22 for a head, so they took a bit of time thinking about their draft.
Reserve time.
So MYM still going to town thinking, what can we get next? They have the Leshrac, they have the Shadow Shaman. Maybe an Ursa would be good here. I kind of feel like an Ursa might not be bad, but that's just me. We would Frostbite him, so maybe not the best up against the CM, but certainly could do well. I don't expect to see anything super late game oriented like a Anti-Mage or even a Faceless Void. I mean, there are a couple of options, but I don't expect to see either of those. They can even go for their mid right now, but generally you'll see the mid last. They're gonna go for a
Dire team pick.
Jakiro. So I was off by a whole heck of a lot. Four heroes coming out from MYM, and the way they're gonna land this is gonna be difficult to tell. Ahead are gonna go for a
Radiant
Darkseer,
team back.
and that's gonna be a tough lane. It's a tri-lane, which I don't think it will be. A farming like Jakiro or something, a farming Shadow Shaman, I just don't expect to see that. Maybe a farming Leshrac, maybe, but even so. One of those heroes has to be a core,
10
and I'm not sure
seconds
which one it's
remaining.
going to be. I feel like Shadow Shaman probably the best mid, but you're going to send him up against an Invoker,
Dire team
and I'm not sure
back.
how that's going to work. If he gets level 6 early on, yes, you can put him in a ward trap, but even so, that's
Radiant
still very
team
difficult,
pick.
and I don't know. Bands coming out, the Bane as well as the Vengeful Spirit, making their way out of the draft. Meet Your Makers Dota 2. They've got 19 seconds left on reserve time, 25 left on regular time, and this next pick is going to be very interesting to see what they go for. They have, theoretically, the strangest lanes right now. Nature's Prophet should be in that all for solo save. Solo save might be a bit better against the
10
Darkseer. He
seconds
can still get,
remaining.
I think, destroyed by that Darkseer actually with Iron Shell.
5
So they might just do
seconds remaining.
defensive tri-lane. Even if they're gonna go for, they could go dual in as well, and that might just be fine. It's a very experimental draft, and that's what I want to see out from MYM. This game doesn't really have much on the line, so you might as well.
10 seconds
10 seconds left in
remaining.
reserve time right now for MYM. They are thinking. They are really thinking. What are we doing here? What are we picking? What are we going for? They're going to go for the Storm Spirit. So Storm is going to be mid more likely than not. Nature's Prophet off lane in a lane that he should do okay in. You know, Syrian Chains could be a bit of a problem there. It really comes down to what are they going to pick last year, because the Invoker's going to go mid for sure, I feel like, for a head. Shadow Shaman, Leshrac, Jakiro try, maybe? And is that going to be aggro or defensive? It just doesn't really give the matchup to Nature's Prophet. It doesn't really help him out a whole lot. Either way, it should be interesting. I mean, it certainly is going to be a lot of fun to watch, I think, for both sides here. But it comes down to, once again, how are both teams going to play? What's going to happen? Who's going to get the early advantage? Are you going to get levels for your Shadow Shaman, for your Leshrac, even for your Jakiro? Is your Ember going to get, or is he going to get shut down? The line, pick my head to round out. I actually like this a lot. To have such control in a team fight, to have Finger of Death as well, just to take down these squishier heroes. There's 5 intelligence heroes. It's prime real estate all over the place here. We are going to jump into the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's the last game of the evening for the StarLadder Series 1. Season 9, excuse me, European group stages here. A couple days left. A lot of action to be had still, and a lot of things to be figured out. Who's going to make it to the LAN finals? Cloud9, Na'Vi, they're battling for a spot there. As you can see, Team Empire, they've already kind of just, they've made their way. So we'll see what happens. On the side of MYM, you've got Link. He'll be on the Storm Spirit right now. Joining him is going to be Crit on the Leshrac. We'll see Fun on the Shadow Shaman. So they're actually going to do the Storm Spirit as a farming hero rather than have him mid, and it's going to be mid Jakiro played by Rise, and then off lane Nature's Prophet, no surprise there, played by Ace. That'll round up the lineup. For Ahead Gaming, we'll have 168 on the Darkseer. Our Zeke's going to be on the line. Joining him down here is going to be Ami on the Crystal Maiden, top lane Seema the Slayer, solo safe lane Invoker, and mid lane Aloha Dance and the Amber Spirit. So I call this completely wrong. Shocker. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a tri-lane with 168 here, Arzik here, as well as the Crystal Maiden. So they have killing potential. Once again, the big problem with having a Darkseer and aggressive tri-lane is you're not going to get levels for that Darkseer unless you can get an early Midas or something. So we should do well in terms of contesting MYM's tri-lane, but this should honestly be just fine. I think MYM should do okay here. Ace is going to have free farm top against the Invoker. Invoker can cold snap and what have you, but should still be okay. Splitter came through, just missed. MYM were not able to hit it there. Our Zeke now backing off, taking a lot of damage. He's trying to juke here. He's got Earth Spike up. Oh, they're raining down barrage of an artillery here. They can't get the kill. He's just barely out of range of the right click. He got Split Earth, almost giving up first blood. He's got 50 health left. My goodness. So close to dying there. But Ace is up here in the top lane right now. He's going to be farming away, and we'll see if this game ends quickly or if this is one of those longer ones where we see some farming happening. But Rise, I actually like this pick here against the Ember Spirit because you have Liquid Fire. And this is going to be a problem for Aloha Dance. How is he going to tank that up? He will have Flame Guard. Is this damage physical though? No, it is magical, so Aloha Dance should be okay. Rise actually has decent damage here on this mid Jakiro. I'm not sure what he's going to go for in terms of items. Itemization on Jakiro is very interesting. You can go for that Veil of Discord and just have huge macro pyres, but is that really your choice? You can go for a Necro if you really want to try to push here. 168 throwing up the Iron Shell. It is level 1 Iron Shell right now. We'll see if MYM can fight and be kind of aggressive here. It looks like no. The Crystal Maiden and aggro Triland, it's not the best, but still can work just fine. Our Zeke running through as well. It really comes down to who's out of position, I think, early on in this game. Crystal Nova already going on Link, just getting pushed down a little bit. Split Earth being canceled here. Fun is going to help him out as well with Shackles. They want to be aggressive. They want to have control in this lane, and well, Fun is one of those people that you're going to have to be careful of. The Shackles are going to be very problematic. All the meanwhile in the top lane, Ace, 7 last hits against Seema the Slayer, who's only got 1. Went into a point of extort. He's going to be going for Quasi Extort right now. Not going to be able to deal with the push. Static Remnant going for Link down in his bottom lane. He's sitting on 5 last hits right now. Earth Spike's going to fly. Crit getting caught out, but no real follow-up there. But here we go. Electric Vortex going to fly through as well. There's the Splitter. 168. Going to feed first blood potentially, and will. Link getting the kill. Fun getting chased down. One more right click will do the job, and it does. But it's only a 1-for-1 trade right now, and the big first blood going to Storm Spirit is really what you need to talk about. Our Zeke's taking some right click damage as well. Link got almost 1,000 gold in the bank already. 168 getting caught in the position. He does have level 2 surge now, so he should be okay to survive from here on out, but gonna be tough. Crit's going to pick up the haste rune. That'll be real nice. He might even go mid with this against Aloha Dance. Instead, he's going to head back down bottom. Fun's going to walk there as well. Dual breath, Aloha Dance getting outlaned here. He's not able to get really any CS. He's only got 6 right now. Jakiro with 16. Rise doing work. Crit with the haste rune, going to town on RZ, trying to catch out me as well as RZ, doing a lot of damage there. Fun still walking, no TP available to him. All the meanwhile in the top lane, Seema getting caught out with these treants, taking a lot of right-click damage. Ace, no phase boots just yet. Will he go phase or will he go for the Midas first? We'll wait and see. Now, Crit getting chased down. They're being very aggressive here. Link under the tower. Got to be careful. 1,200, 1,300 even gold in the bank right now. Aloha Dance cannot get close to fight. There's a buckler already done for Rise. They want to try to fight as early as possible. I love it. TP now coming in from Ace, trying to fight on Arzik. There's going to be a surge away here. Arzik maybe in trouble. Splitter just misses. Ami in trouble. Getting caught out with the overload. Right click. The Trent body block coming through. The Ether Shock. Nice play from Ace. What a body block coming through there from that Nature's Prophet. Unbelievable play. He is going to go for phase real quick. He'll TP back out in just a second, get some regen, maybe head back top. But Seema the Slayer is going to get room to farm because of this. Nice early game aggression coming out from MYM. You shouldn't be surprised to see this kind of play.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Rise is just having himself a heck of a lane mid. 26 last hits out of the 11 of Aloha Dance. He can get back into it with some poisons like this, considering he is going the 4-4-0 build, which seems to be the case nowadays. But still, I mean, this is one heck of a lane for the Jakiro. In this top lane, Ace taking a bit of damage right now, getting kind of low. He's got his Nature's Prophet teleportation ready to go. Meanwhile, I missed a kill bottom. Crit picking it up on the Darkseer. Have a little humility indeed, my friend. Crit doing a nice job. Just excellent play coming out. Arzeek's going to grab this. Oh, no, he's not. Just kidding. That's a nice deny. Crit's taking a lot of damage for it, but it's worth it, I think. RZ can't grab it. He'll head mid right now. Jakiro might get caught in a position. He does have a point in Ice Path, but this liquid fire. Burn damage of 25, the attack slow of 40, and, well, it's on cooldown only for 10 seconds from here on out. Now getting chased down. He is rather slow. RZ does have boots, but not enough to really, catch anybody out. TP coming through from the Nature's Prophet are getting canceled real quick. And of course, the Nature's Prophet had to go home with his phase now. Up at the top lane, Seema the Slayer setting a phase of his own. 19 last hits, 2 denies. He's caught up nicely. He's level 5 now. Crit had to go back home. A little too low. We'll buy a boots, wards, and a TP scroll to get back to the lane, I'd imagine. Or maybe not. Rise all the meanwhile. So very close to that mech. Dual lane. Rise on the spike right now. Nexus up. Splitter coming through as well. Just missing TP from Ace. However, Aloha Dance ends up with liquid fire. Ice Path off the mark. Doesn't matter. RZ getting chased down. Ami trying to get the kill on Rise. Not enough damage there. Rise gonna get away. RZ can't get any closer than that. MYM are dictating the pace of this game, and they're going to town on a couple heroes. Rise is getting very low. Salve is up for anybody? No. Rise is still staying here, though. I'm not sure. I think he wants to get a liquid fire proc, then maybe leave. Looks like a TP will come through from Aloha Dance, but a bit late. He is, of course, he got one death to his name. Searing Chain's going to fly and Crit, and of course the Sleight of Fist. Edict, no, Fortification's going to fly. Crit has to back off now. Level 2 Edict, doing work in the tower, but not enough. So that fort's used early on. Link trying to get very close to that Orchid. He's already got 2 Ring of Basiliuses. A disconnect coming out from Crit, the Leshrac player. They'll all back off, but still. MYM just with an amazing start thus far. Just fantastic play. I mean, you go back to down bottom. And Ace had that excellent body block to stop Crystal Maiden from getting under that tower. They dove a bit, but not really that much. CM goes down. They pick up a couple kills there. Ace is involved a lot. And this is what you don't see out of a lot of people who play Nature's Prophet in pubs. And just like TP around, be kind of effective in the game early on here. Try to do something. Try to be part of the team. You have teleportation. It's a good ability. It'll help you get kills. It'll get you towards those phase boots. And of course, a lot of people are big proponents of getting phase before you get that Midas. Admiral Bulldog being the biggest one. He likes to say, you're not going to do anything unless you have phase early on. You're not going to do anything. Even if you rush a Midas, what are you accomplishing? Get phase, get more damage, be more effective. And that's what he's done. I do like that. I do like that. Ace. Doing well. 31 last hits for the Jakiro right now. And the Invoker has caught up. I will give that to Aloha Dance. And once, or Seema the Slayer, excuse me, I was going to say, Tornado's up. He actually has 2 points in the quad, serving Wex. Ace in some trouble. That's a fall and will. Thinking he might be going for quads, Exhort kind of fakes him out, getting 2 points into Wex there and actually using Tornado. So you rarely see the Invoker get a point early on, but it was trying to get some last hits there for himself, and obviously worked out getting the kill on Ace. So they're finally up on the board with 2 kills there this time around. So we'll see how it goes. Some of the Slayer's going to have to carry this hard, I think, but going for Quad Splicks right now means that he's not going to have that late game potential until a bit later. I mean, well, I guess that makes sense, but still, he will have control early on, and that early game aggression that's coming out from MYM might be staved off. Just kidding, Ace is going to jump mid, drove his trance, and Dance is like, well, we can't really do much here. Trying to deny, he gets it, Aloha Dance, a big play. The first tower denied. Poof, he missed that ice path, that was costly indeed. Now, Hex is up, no Shack's first, there's the Hex, fun, just missing that Tornado. Ace into trouble, crossfight. Ahead are trying to fight, Mech's going to fly right now. Meanwhile, they grab one in the bottom lane. Rise still trying to fight on Seema. The Liquid Fire doing some work. Rise has to back off now, taking a lot of damage. The Searing Chains as well. The right click Frostbite, maybe not there. It looks like there's no mana left. Rise trying to get the kill. Can he get it? No. Everyone is so low. One Ether Shock. Fun has no mana for it, though. You've got to be kidding me. Look at how low everyone is right now. No, this is so sad. This is so very sad, and suddenly Ahead get back into it with a couple of kills there going their way. They've got to be careful. The Liquid Fire doing a lot, but now some items are going to come through. Fun desperately needs Arcanes. Arcane into an Ether Shock, like that's 3 kills or something. Goodness. Yeah, it would have been 3. Maybe if there were no creeps there. Oh my god. We got insane lane. Well, we tried. Rise is going to head top. He's got that mech. They're going to try to force this tier 1 tower down. All the meanwhile, Link's still farming away towards his Orchid Malevolence. He's getting close. 1,000 gold. We'll pick up his first quarter staff in just a moment. His Oblivion staff is going to be done shortly thereafter. He still needs to get a bit more farm, but he's getting close, like I said. A couple more towers would also help out a lot. Liquid Fire, this is the thing about Liquid Fire. It does work on towers as well. It just does so much damage. You can see it falling very low. Seema the Slayer is here. He's got Tornado. He's got EMP. Nice Ice Path going to go through. Can they get this tower, though? No. Yes, they did. Jakiro gets it this time. No deny coming out. Tornado, EMP, Ace backing off right now. Taking a lot of damage. Cold Snap flying through. Still alive. Darkseer grabbing the kill. Chris going to be here as well. Mech up. Not there. Ball Lightning. We're going to try to pull this off. Ether Shock. 168 is done. Double kill for Link. Seema getting chased down. He's got Invoking 8. He'll have to use his Ghost Walk maybe. There's the Shackles. Just kidding. Seema, you're not getting out of here alive. Triple kill for the Storm Spirit. Somehow Vilot gets an item for witnessing that prize. GG's. Caster too strong at getting items. Link though coming through just like that. His first Oblivion staff done. His second not too far away. In fact, there it is. No, he actually just needs another Robe of Magi. So yeah, he's very close to his second Oblivion staff, so he's getting there, but that's going to be a very fast work. Maybe 12 minutes, especially if they can get this tower. You look at where Rise is right now. He TP'd down to his bottom lane just to be a part of this push. All the meanwhile, Ahead they are trying. They're saying, please, no more. Don't take our towers. Please stop. TP coming through and shoot on the same area. Nice Ice Path. A 2-for-1 Ice Path even. Rise has got to back away. The Fire Remnant coming through. Searing Chains only on Ace. He'll try to TP out. He is dead, my friend. He's very dead. Rise has to leave him there, and Ace will fall once again. Ace is died a couple times. 4 in fact. Meanwhile, Arzik still trying to chase. Link is here. Oh boy. Arzik, you are caught out of position, my friend. Ball Lightning. Zeke is dead. Nice good earth on the Seema. There we go. No Invoke up. Seema's gonna fall as well. Searing Chain's gonna fly, but Aloha Dance, he's gonna try to get away. The wall's on the ground. Link has to back it up. The wall doing a lot of damage. Arzik, or 168, excuse me, taking a lot of damage. Link. Remnant overload, Ice Path, Searing Chains keeping him alive, Ball Lightning, 168 about to fall. He will. Aloha Dance trying to chase after Link. Now there's going to be a nice crowd. Aloha Dance kept in place. Shackles again, the right click. Oh, Link's going to get another one. Nice assist coming out. Ahead are just feeding kills away. Might fall to Rise here. Ice Path just missing. The Finger of Death going to grab the kill on the Jakiro in the end. Nice double impale there. Double Earth Spike, if you will. Fun, getting caught out, still hexed up. Long duration, that is. Me, he's saying I'm 88 HP right now. Nobody there to really help out and grab that kill. But look at the graphs now. 3,000 gold lead at 10 minutes in. A 500 experience lead. Oh, please, somebody go there. Please, 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 please. Come on, you guys. No, he's right there. Okay, you're not going to find him. TP's coming through. He has to get back. He's actually getting no health right now. Rise is not here. He might take the end. Splitter, nicely done. The Edict as well. Ball lightning in long range. Dipping blast did go. Seema and Aloha getting low as well. Sleight of Fist going to town, but not by much. Only one down. That's the Rasta. Aloha and Seema both alive. They're backing up. Ami gets a frostbite on Ace. Ace, please, no. Mech is up. Rise to the rescue. Ice Path, no. He splits both of them. Can't get either. I'll try to go again here. The Mech keeping everybody up and ready to go, except for Crit. He's down a little bit. Link, he'll have his second Oblivion Staff coming out, and the Orc Malevolence as soon as he can push this up. Maybe get his tower. They get it. Shapiro picks it up. Now they're getting caught out. There's the spike. Nice Ice Path onto 3. The Macro Power. Tornado as well. Splitter onto 2. They're turning it around. Crit looking for 1. Looking for 2. There's the Vacuum. Rise about to fall. Taking a lot of damage. The Serpent Wards. Seema getting slowed. They can't pick anybody else up though. Ice Path onto RZ, getting low as well. There's the Urn Charge, Ball Lightning, Overload. Link gets another kill. He's Wicked 6, Split Earth, about to go. There's the Shackles. Ami's about to fall. They are running train on ahead right now. Link has his Orchid done. It's done. It's done at 12 minutes in. That's a 12-minute Orchid. In case you were wondering. You might have been. I'm not sure.
Dire's middle tower is
168's actually not that far behind either to his mech, so... 4,000 gold lead for MYM, 1,000 experience lead, and ahead just keep fighting. They just keep fighting. They don't want to let towers go, I understand that, but get the Ember farm. Like, get him some items. Like, he'll be able to do that soon. Seema the Slayer, he's trying to get to a 4 staff. He's level 9 right now. He still only has 1 point to invoke here, so this is a difficult game for the Invoker. He's tried his best to be a part of things, but he just doesn't have all the spells at his utensil yet. Ace now. The recovery Midas, 13 minutes in, might as well. They can take this late. Link, though, he's going to keep the pressure on here. He actually, I thought he had his Orchid, but I guess he still needs to buy that second Oblivion Staff. Fire Remnant getting away. Aloha Dan says, I don't want to be there realistically. That's not something I want to do. I will back off now. Meanwhile, our Zeke, he's level 7. Looking at levels right now, he's actually the lowest in the game. And there is that experience lead. Albeit only marginally better than ahead. MYM less. Ice Path coming through, just missing on Aloha Dance. Liquid Fire, the Edict coming through Tornado, hitting up to a couple of unity as well. They got to back off. Crit getting caught out. Next gonna fly, believe. There it goes. Ball lightning through. Fire. There's gonna be the finger of death. RC. Split Earth maybe in trouble. Frostbite on Link. They can't afford to have him go down. Not the best fight for MYM. The wall is up. Link's got to back away. Macro Pyre missing. Ball lightning from Link. Seema the Slayer wants it. Serpent Wards on the ground. Can they get at least 1 out of this? MYM getting low. The mech is keeping them alive. The Ether Shock. Nicely done. The Stick Charge. They're all going down. MYM losing every single one of their heroes except for Link, who will make it away alive. Tornado coming through, just missing. Link has got to TP out, but he doesn't have one available. He can just walk away. He's going to walk right next to a ward, maybe. Browser 6 cam. They will deny the tier 2 tower bottom, but not the best fight for MYM. That gives a lot of gold back to ahead there. Big mech charge used. That's about as big as it gets for that Darkseer. Still 5,000 gold lead for MYM, but Link should be okay. Sunstrike, it probably wouldn't do enough damage even if he hit it. 276. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. What a game though. 15-15 at 14 minutes in. We are, wow. So that's almost 2 kills a minute. In fact, it is, I think. Yeah, it's 2 kills a minute. Disgusting. Oh, yep, Ami's dead. Crit gets the kill there. 168 trying to fight, but there to help him out was Rise anyway, so. Ace in the top lane with his Midas now. Getting some recovery farm. Crit getting a bit too aggressive here, trying to make sure this counter ward doesn't happen. Nice deny. They don't want to give that 50 gold away. Down bottom, Link. It was looking like a 13-minute Orchid, but now it's looking more like 16 or 17.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Did they smoke right on top of this? I think they did. They smoked right on top of this ward here. The Browser 6 cam. Tornado flies through. For some reason, it doesn't make any sound.
Dire's top tower is under
Rise
attack.
maybe in trouble. Cold Snap's about to fly. Hex is up, as you can hear. Fun getting caught way out of position. He'll fall. 5-man engagement coming out. Mech to keep them alive. Aloha Dan's going to keep going. Runs right into the Ice Path, mind you. Link's trying to get there. Mech's up. Macro Power on the ground. Drum Charge popped. Vacuum's going to fly. They have to get out. Crit might fall for this. Splitter misses. Sear Chains, he's done. Ice Path coming through. MYM have to back off now. MYM with a bit of a misplay there. Our Zeke wants another kill. They're 5-manning right now. MYM's like, we can't handle this. They have no tier. They do have a tier 1 tower here, actually. TP up for crit maybe in 20 seconds, but this is going to be tough. There's only 2 tier 2 towers left in the map. Link now does have his Orchid, so this is big. If he can take down Aloha or the Invoker with that Orchid, they can certainly grab a couple of kills and, in fact, win the team fight. So now it just is, I think, a matter of play. MYM can certainly be aggressive with this Orchid Malevolence. They can get a couple of kills. Backing off is ahead. They don't want to get caught out of position. See with the Slayer, what have you. Our Zeke going for another Bracer because one is not enough. And I understand that feel when you're support and you need another Bracer. It happens. But the mech usage coming out from ahead has been, I feel like, so much better than MYM's mech usage. They've stayed alive because of a couple mechs that really could have they could have died in that engagement right there. They do have to give up this tier 2 tower top, and now the last tier 2 on the map is about to fall as well, as they're going to push into mid, and with that, give them even more gold. They actually did have a bit of a gold loss there. 25,000 gold was getting close to that, but now it's back up to about 5,000, so drum now done. I think that's 2 coming out from Ahead Gaming, so the double drum, not the best item choices, but still okay. Ace with his Midas, he's got 2,200 gold in the bank. I'm not sure his next item choice here. Link's still sitting on that 1,000 after the Orchid Malevolence.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
2 tower. About to fall against Circle Woods. They really can't fight into this. So after this tier 2 tower's gone, oh, just kidding, they will. Tornado, EMP, Rise maybe in trouble here. EMP does go. Next up, Ball Lightning on the backside. Orchid in trouble. Will pop because of the Orchid Malevolence, and me getting caught out as well. The Shackles on 168. He's hexed up as well. Can they get this kill? The wall's gonna get up there. Nice vacuum. MYM getting kind of low. Ace has to back off now. Aloha Dance about to fall into the Serpent Wards, and will double kill for fun. Link on the high ground. The fight escalating, but that should be it. 3 down, and all of a sudden MYM get back into it with another really good fight. This time their mech usage on point. Rise has to back away. Cold Snap flying through long range, hexes up. Sema now a me. Frostbite, Orchid Malevolence, pull, long range pull. Can they get enough? Split Earth on top of it, and me is going to fall as well. TP's back into it. They have to leave. Tornado misses. No, it hits on crit. He tried to juke it, but went the wrong way. Oh, long range finger. It's like the control click came after. We're like, yep, you're dead. Fun TPing away. Will make it in time. Rise, he should be okay as well. But the last tier 2 tower did go down, and all of a sudden MYM now have a 7,500 gold lead. Rise, why are you still here, my friend? No. Oh, getting cold snap down right now. Mech is up. Deafening Blast coming through. Link is in biz. Ace TP'd in. RZ, Ball Lightning. He's in some trouble. Oh, he's going to pop to that Orchid. Sema getting caught out. Ice Path just missing. He's very fast with that web, so as you can see, it's going to be tough to bring him down. Ball Lightning, or Fire Remnant, excuse me, coming through from Aloha Dance. Can't get anything done with it, however. They've got to back off. Somebody has a Necro. That's Ace, I think, with a Necro 1. Aloha Dance now, Orchid up on him. He's in some trouble. Now Ice Path as well. He will fall to the right-click fun, getting that kill. They keep getting away kills. I'm not sure why he was still there mid. That was questionable at best. Now they're going to try to push into the tier 3 tower mid, I think. There's still no Necro right now. They've got mech up in a couple of seconds. Crit has his Edict level 4. The Treant, the Nature's Wrath as well. They've got everything, maybe. 168, I think he's got as well. He does, which has actually done a lot of work here. It's almost level 2, in fact. They've got to be careful. And it's going to be max wall vacuum here coming through. He somehow got that. Oh, look at that. Tornado. Everybody walls up. Vacuum as well. Big kill. EMP. They explode. They implode. They all go down so fast. Ace now backing off. Crit as well. Abort, abort, abort. Link can't get anything done. He's waiting on the backside, looking for a potential pickoff. RZ, that's going to be him. He is in some trouble. Oh, Link, though. Getting caught up. Mech saving him, keeping him alive. Going to go down. That's going to be a monster kill streak for Darkseer. 1,058 gold in the bank for the Darkseer. Chasing after Ace right now. Crit has got his Split Earth ready to go, but they've got to be careful. They're backing away now. Split Earth, nicely done on 168. Might save Ace's life. The Tornado off the mark. No, he gets vacuum at the very end of the TP. At the very end, he goes down.
Regeneration.
Look at how fast MYM wants to end this game. They are pushing as hard as possible. They don't care how many kills Ahead gets. They still have a 7,500 gold lead right now. There is a fortification. They will use it. Ice Path onto 2. Macro Pyro on top of that. Doing some damage, not all that much, however. It is level 2 macro. Maybe in trouble. The Hex is up. About to fall. Ice Blast. He gets the Serpent Wards off. They can't push into this. Aloha Dance has to be careful. Is he going to fall? No, just barely stays alive. Ball Lightning, wrong range. Link gets Earth Spike on the way there. The EMP. He wants this kill. At least 168. Get 168. He will get it. Now, Aloha Dance on the backside. TPing away. They've got no Ice Path. They can't get to him. Splitter just off the mark there. 23 to 24. There have been 47 kills in a 20-minute game. Alright, I'm okay with this. Midas now up in the Nature's Prophet. He's had that for a while, but I mean, he's of course off cooldown now, so. And now it looks finally like MYM say, okay, we've had enough of this, let's go Roche for a second here. Treant's gonna tank this up, no problem. Edict will do most of the damage here. I feel like if he wants to use it, it is composite damage, so it should affect Roshan, I believe. Coming through, looks like the Invoker, maybe knowing something's up here. He's trying to get to side next. They're going to try to chase after him. Ball Lightning, Orchid, Seema in trouble. Tried to force away, but he caught him with, of course, the Electric Vortex. Nice Ice Path. They grab the kill with the Soul Burn. Link getting it. Now they will head right back into Roche, continue what they started already. Nice pick there. So Ahead are kind of stuck in their base. They know that, you know, they are doing Roche, but there's nothing they can really do about it unless they have their Seema the Slayer. It looks like it should be a free Aegis to Link, who is building a Bloodstone. That's right.
Immortality
That's fair.
is mine.
You don't see those too often anymore on a Storm Spirit, but it's always fine either way. Just give you a bit of extra mana, obviously, would be nice. We'll try to push into a tier 3. Whether that's bottom, whether that's mid, doesn't necessarily matter. They're going to try to go for it, one way or another. So, I mean, they've got the damage. A disturbing amount of damage in that fact. Getting caught out, though. Crit. They grab the kill there with the Ember Spirit getting. Now they have to wait till he's alive. He's down for 40 seconds. Not sure what he was doing over here. I think he was warding up. Yep. So they should know this is here now. I mean, there's no other reason for him to be there other than to ward that. And I think somebody pinged it. I don't know who it was. I think it was Yellow, so I says at least we have vision there now. 23 seconds for Crit to be back up. Our Zeke throwing a board on the high ground. There's a sentry right next to it, so that's not that great. Ahead are looking to try to find a pickoff. That would be a Link. They are maybe going for a tier 1 tower as well. Look at how aggressive they're being outside of their base right now. TP on the backside. Ace wants this ward. He's going to get it. Now he's going to TP away. Vacuum. Oh, God. Not worth it.
Rise next season.
He's got a lot of damage there, at least. Not worth it, though. Definitely not worth it. That's 50 gold for however she lost 300 bait. So I mean, well, you gave 300 bait away, I should say. Definitely not worth it. No, not worth it at all. Link getting very close to his Bloodstone right now. In fact, he pretty much has it. Yeah, there it is. Bloodstone now done for the Storm Spirit, just like that. He'll pick up a Haste Rune as well, and yeah, he's got some extra health. He's got some extra mana as well. So I don't expect to see him have enough time in terms of, you know, getting back into fights. Also, short cooldown. I mean, because they're fighting so much as well, I think it's also a really good item. Because if he dies in a fight, that Bloodstone is going to get popped, and they're all going to regen up anyway. So I like that. He's going to go for a pick right now. Ember Spirit. Oh boy.
What I miss?
Going to go through. Do they have enough damage right now? It's going to get popped. Fire Remnant away, kind of low. As you can see, he'll Fire Remnant once more. He's got another one all the way back home. And TP away. Ball Lightning. He gets the kill. What a play from Link. Nice. Of course, getting that mana. Of course, gets another Bloodstone charge as well. He saw where he was going the entire time. I thought he was going to get out of there for sure. But no, Ember will fall down. Now they're going to work on pushing this tier 3 top in. But all the meanwhile, Ace down bottom, farming away, pushing in this lane as well. Lane fun. Everybody here ready to go. Our Zeke in the mid lane, ready to fight on top of that. There we go. TP now coming in from Ace. They're ready to push up into the high ground here. Link's going to look for a pickoff as quickly as possible. Tornado Circle Wards. Vacuum Wall is up. Only hitting on Fun right now. Now, Seema the Slayer maybe in some trouble. Nice mech up to keep him alive here. 168 getting Ice Path. The Circle Ward's doing work to him. Taking a lot of damage. Link is going to ball letting on the low ground here. The tier 3 tower still taking a lot of damage. Crit with Edict already going to town here. Fortification is going to fly. The Treants are going to fall up. Try to just take the damage from the tower. Big Earth Spike onto 4. Mech's up. Now blink forward. Link away, excuse me. Link trying to catch out RZ. The Orphan's up. He's going to fall. They're taking down the tier 3 tower. They take down Link, trying to pull into me right now. Taking a lot of damage. Will ball lightning away. Still surviving, but just barely. The tornado hitting into a couple. There's the Aegis going through as well. He'll be back up to full health. The Ice Path now. Seema the Slayer. He's going to fall. Big split earth. Ball lightning. Ami and Arzek and 168. They're all in trouble. Seema will buy back. Now, Darkseer buys back as well. They're still trying to defend their racks here, but they're about to lose them. Ball lightning and split combining up to grab a bit of damage down a lot of damage. Not enough. Ice Path coming through, cutting everybody, but not getting enough there to stun anybody up. 168's gonna fall. Rise getting a triple kill with his liquid fire, doing absolute work. They've got to back off now. They want to take these racks. They're almost getting the range rack. Fire and Remnant on the backside, grabbing Ace, but they should profit. There's the TP coming through the tornado. Hot Dance in trouble, getting pulled in. Split Earth as well. He'll fall. Earth Spike, Ice Path. The Shackles, they've got everything going in RZ. He's about to fall. They keep TPing back in. They keep dying. 4 down for a head. They're going to lose their top racks right now. They're going to go for a tier 3 as well. It seems like no super wards for 22 seconds. Do they have mana? They do. They'll wait for those to be up, and they'll go for a tier 3 and maybe even another set of racks here. A couple buybacks already came through. Seema's got to be very careful. He already wasted his. But at 26 minutes in, MYM are just taking it to a head. The tier 3 tower is going to fall. Edict's going to do work here. Tornado's going to be up. EMP going through as well. Ball lightning away. Only hitting on Rise right now, taking that EMP. Serpent wards might fall. There we go.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Melee Rack's about to fall there as well. Liquid Fire doing some work. Jakiro picks up Necro 3. There is nothing they can do right now. They're going to lose 2 sets of racks in. They're going to call GG as well. A head will tap out. Just too much to deal with from MYM. And that'll be it right now.
Radiant victory.
So the last game of the evening ends a bit differently than the first 3. MYM in ahead. 27 minutes, 60 kills. And maybe the most back and forth game of kill and die I have ever